Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynett and it's a tourism channel where we talk about tourism, travel, all those amazing things. So today we're going to look at Lake Mutanda. I had a tour of the lake. It's one of the most beautiful places in the world for me right now. Lake Mutanda was amazing. So before we go any further, if it's your first time on my channel, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button so that you don't miss anything. Let other people know what you think about this channel. Otherwise, I'm going to be sharing more and more about Lake Mutanda. It was my first time there, I believe. I had always passed by when I was going to Kisoro, but this time it was my first time to get a deep tour of the place, the lodges around, the islands on the lake. It's a very beautiful place. So stay tuned as I share amazing info. So here we're still at the slopes of the in Kisoro. This is just one of the rivers that flows into actually Lake Mutanda. So Lake Mutanda is a valley dammed lake. It was created through volcanic eruption, and it's found just 20 kilometers north of Kisoro town, and you basically approximate it to be around 450 kilometers away from Kampala. So if you're in Kisoro, coming to Lake Mutanda is very easy within 30 to 1 hour, depending on your car and depending on the road, because the road is a bit bumpy, but it's being worked on and expanded. You get to come to Lake Mutanda and see these amazing views. I was blown away. The islands are so many, the views, and on a very good day, you can actually see all the 5 Virunga mountains from some areas around Lake Mutanda. When I talk about the 5 Virunga mountains here, I'm talking about Virunga itself, Sabinyo, Mugahinga, and then Nyiragongo, which is in Congo, and there's another one. I don't remember the other one, but there are 5. So on a good day, in some particular spots around Lake Mutanda, you can see all the 5 mountains. So you can imagine the water, the islands, the mountain view. Incredible. One of the best things I have seen. I have never seen this anywhere. And many clients who are coming to Lake Mutanda have a chance to see the mountain gorillas, because Lake Mutanda is literally almost 30 minutes away from Bwindi impenetrable forest, where you find the mountain gorillas, and it's also very, very close to Mugahinga National Park, where we find the mountain gorillas and the golden monkeys. So most of the clients who get to see this beautiful place, or if they come to this beautiful place, one of the things they can see or do is track the great mountain gorillas, which was a very interesting discovery. Yeah, and on the lake there are several types of species. Sometimes if you go beyond the lake long enough, you can see some snakes, some chameleons, some frogs on the different islands, lizards, different bird species. Actually, when I was on the boat cruise, we saw the kingfisher several times and very many other bird species. And then we also saw the clueless otter. When we were sitting at the cabin of the lodge I had gone to, because the cabin is next to the lake, we were able to see the otter come out, swimming through the area. So it was a very, very beautiful and scenic view, seeing those different reptiles. That's me on the boat cruise. It was, we're going to visit some of the islands, like I'm going to show you. They have a lot of history, the island. Oh my God. One, they used to bury there the leaders of the community, and one was for the young ladies who got pregnant. It was a punishment island. They would take them there and leave them for dead, which was a very sad history, but it just shows you how even back then ladies hardly suffered. Like the society's punishment for ladies doing anything wrong was so grave compared to the male counterparts. It's a very painful thing that even up to date is still present in our society, and this is something as we travel we notice, and I believe we can work on as a nation. So this is the burial ground for the kings. All the royals, even in Uganda, historically, royals were never buried in public. We always felt that our kings, our chiefs, our local leaders would never die. They would just be taken somewhere to rest, or they would just disappear in a forest. So in Kigezi, where we find Lake Mutanda, their leaders were always taken to this particular area. Actually, there are human bones here, which shows you that they're actually, these are literally human bones, which shows you that these are some local, and that they used to be wrapped in banana reeds. So you can see some remains of the reeds along with the bones, which shows you that these are some leaders, or powerful men at the time from the community. This is a human rib. It was a very scary encounter, seeing all these human bones here. But the place is going to be worked on and developed into a proper tourism attraction, so that people come and see the actual burial grounds for some of the kings in the Kigezi region. This is where it was. This is a rib, a spinal cage. These are some skulls and some bones, human bones. So it was a very interesting thing to see, and very historically significant, because whenever you tell people that our leaders are buried in particular areas, some might not know, but when you go and see the skulls of these leaders, this is a place which is going to be highly developed into a archaeological site and a strong culture tourism heritage site. And so this other place, these particular caves that we're going to, so this particular cave, this is on the Punishment Island, another island where they used to take the girls. So the girls would be brought here. When we looked deep inside, we would actually see skulls and bones of people. You're going to see them just up these ladders. The girls would be brought in here and left for dead. So sometimes they'll be brought here, and the skulls deep in there in the cave, the different skulls. So the girls would be dumped here because they're pregnant and they've embarrassed the family. And sometimes they would be fed with some herbs so that they would die faster. Or sometimes they would be left alive, and men from other communities would come and fetch them. Men who could not afford to pay bride price for a girl would usually come here and pick a girl and take her as a wife. But those who were never taken on as wives were always left for dead. So it was a very sad story. The Punishment Islands are so real, and the skulls and bones, look at all that, is a very vivid illustration of what happened in the recent past. And sometimes might continue to happen when we see young girls getting pregnant and kicked out of school, and the boys are left to continue with their education. It's very sad. Yeah, otherwise Lake Mutanda is very, very beautiful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this content. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the Punishment Islands. Would you recommend their reinstatement right now in the current day and age? You know, what's the one thing that really hurts you about the fact that they existed in the past? What do you think we can learn about this history? Do you want to come to Lake Mutanda? Hit me up in the inbox. You know, let me know what if I can design for you a trip and see how best you can come and visit this beautiful place. There are very many lodges around, very many camping sites. Let's plan a trip. Come to Lake Mutanda. It's so beautiful. It's very scenic. It's very quiet. Oh my god, it's my best place right now in Uganda. So enjoy this video, enjoy the rest of the views, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, like, share this with your friends, because you know when you like this content, YouTube gets to know it's actually good content. So if you have loved the content, like it. It's free. Bye bye.